Standing on the edge of the crater, like the prophets once said, and the ashes are all cold now, no more bullets, and the embers are dead. Whispers in the air tell the tales of the brothers gone. Desolation, devastation. What a mess we made when it all went wrong. Watching from the edge of the circus for the games to begin. Gladiators draw their swords, form their ranks for Armageddon. I'm nuclear, I'm wild, I'm breaking up inside. A heart of broken glass,
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the stream. We're gonna be looking at some trash today. Thought I'd get us all started. You know, honestly, to be honest, I realized that I should have started the last stream with that song, the Toggle stream, and you know, I beansed it. I beansed it, and you know, I decided to do that song this time. We're not going to be talking about anything quite as horrible as Toggle today. But we do have some weird nonsense. We do have some fucking bizarre nonsense. Friend to the server, Fate, who had to be kicked off at the server at one point because he, let's just say he has no filter. Fate came up with some interesting stuff. I thought we'd take a look at one of the things he suggested we look at. It's called, Rapid T Rabbit. I guess he's some kind of fursuiter. He died a couple years ago, so I mean, you know, F for him, I guess. But also, at least nobody's gonna copyright strike me for this one. But he's like a fursuiter who I guess had like a public access show or something for like 30 years. And he showed up at all kinds of weird, like, he was on the news. It's crazy. So we're gonna be looking at Rapid T Rabbit. Also, it almost feels like a parody. It feels like a parody. It feels like some kind of "Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared" ARG kind of thing. But it's real. That's a real thing. And if you notice the Hitler mustache on the bunny in the thumbnail, I don't know if he noticed it when he was making the bunny, but I notice it when I look at the bunny. So I mean, I don't know. There's a Hitler mustache on the bunny. I don't know what to tell you. But welcome to the stream. We got some other nonsense too. We got specifically, I want to take a look at three things today. There's gonna be some old time capsule shit. We're gonna be looking. Thank you, Windows noise. Thank you, very cool. Oh, here's another one. Oh, here's another one. Oh yeah, oh sexy. We're gonna be looking at an old a cache of old ScrewAttack videos. Some of their top 10 lists, including the top 10 biggest horrors in gaming, I think is one of them. So that's gonna be fun. These are list videos from like 2007. Yeah, they're quite old at this point. One of the ones that I saw was like 10 games you should buy instead of Halo 3. We don't know how cool the first Assassin's Creed game is gonna be yet, because it's not out yet. And I'm like, holy shit, this was like half my life ago. This is disturbing. But yeah, we're gonna be looking at some old ScrewAttack. We're gonna be looking at this one guy who's got like fucking 500,000 subscribers almost, and he's verified, but he's having a complete fucking mental breakdown. People are thinking he might go full. Well, I mean, I don't want to say go full Etika, because, like, honestly, Etika was a pretty cool guy, and it's very unfortunate what happened to him. This guy seems like he's just been crazy since day one, honestly. He first rose to prominence because of, like, some crazy feud that he had with Filthy Frank. It was a whole thing. So, that'll be fun to look at. Fun and alarming, I'll say. I mean, as I'm thinking about it, I don't know how fun it is, actually, to watch somebody slowly descend into fucking complete insanity. But it will certainly be interesting in one way or another. Yeah, how you doing, chat? It's full postal. Yeah. He goes full Uwe Boll's postal. Full Mr. Anime? Well, you know, funny you should say that. I don't know if I mentioned, but yes, he is an anime YouTuber, but yeah, we're gonna look into that. 5 Fortnite streamers who sell their own shit. Joy-Con boys for life, yeah. Yeah, again, Attica was cool, so it's very unfortunate that he wasn't able to get the help that he needed before the worst happened. But as I say, this man seems to have just been off his fucking meds for like 5 years or something, so bit of a different story there, but yeah. So we're gonna get started here. And what's the first thing we look at? I guess it should probably be Rapid T Rabbit, or maybe I've never fully got it if I should lead with the thing that I advertise on the stream thumbnail and title, or if I should like ease into it, lube it up first, and sort of, just slide it right in there like after. I don't know, but we're gonna start with Rapid T Rabbit. And Rapid T Rabbit, again, thanks to generic McName in chat, or Fate as some of us know him, Dr. Fate. He suggested this along with some other things, and this was of particular interest because it's I'm gonna say strong FNAF vibes. I don't know, but this is he, Rapid T Rabbit, and as you can see, there's like this public access show. Oh, that's a lot of kids. Oh boy. First guest appearance on the show in 1984. Let's watch the very first episode, everybody. Oh god. So yeah, Rapid T Rabbit and friends. Come on. Oh god. Warning! This is not a drill! The Federation has assumed control! This seems like something that you would see at a fucking Fallout shelter. In Fallout, not even in real life. This seems like a parody that you would watch in a Fallout game, but this is real. This is this man's fun kids program.
What am I doing now?
It's like Nanoland if Nanoland was on even more crack.
Hi, a little higher, please. Oh, well, look at where am I? Yeah, I really must be high above the city, right?
This reminds me of that Magic Star Traveler shit. Any of you remember that? I was gonna do a clip of that VHS stream, but yeah, it was in the VHS stream I did. And we decided to finally look at the Magic Star Traveler tape that Red Letter Media never watched. Speaking of Red Letter Media, happy 10th Half in the Bag anniversary, I suppose. Thought I'd ring it in with those ever so relevant reaction images in the beginning. Went along with the music pretty well, I think. But yeah, we looked at Magic Star Traveler, and it was just this incredibly amateurish, like, Woody Allen-esque man with his puppets, and he was like, yeah, so we went back in time, see? And it was just this fucking bizarre. It was a trip. It was truly a trip, and this seems kind of worse than that. Let's watch.
Well, hi everybody. This is Rapid T Rabbit, and well, this is it. This is my first show by myself. I never thought I'd get this far, but I guess I did. Well, I'd like to welcome you to what I hope will be a nice, long, productive, and interesting and fun series here on Channel C. There aren't very many puppet shows here on cable TV. There are a few of them which you'll see mentioned later.
Oh yeah, that's right. People in chat are saying MST3K Shippuden. It kind of was. It was basically like this human host with his two like robot and animal puppets or whatever, and they went through like stock footage and narrated what we saw. It was very bizarre. But this just appears to be an amateur puppeteer. But he's also a fursuiter. He's on WikiFur. And, yeah, this is from 1983. So this is like an OG dyed-in-the-wool fursuiter. And I don't know if there's more to know about him than just that he was a fursuiter with a kids' TV show on a public access television station. But I don't know. There's just some very ominous vibes about this. We haven't even got to him in the fursuit yet. I don't know if that happens in this one. I think this whole ass video, oh god, this whole thing is What kid would ever watch this? What the fuck?
Why can't you wait till George Washington's birthday?
Oh my god, it's like, I just realized, yeah, it's like a call-in show. There's a number. Is this like kids calling into this guy? Nice loud noises.
At that you are not a virtuoso. Well, meanwhile, let's see what we have, hang on a second.
Cable boxes.
Cable boxes, we have cable boxes. Well, you need a cable box to watch this program, yes, unless you have a cable-ready TV set. Now, let's see this. Okay. Well, okay, here, what we're going to have in show format, standard, one-shot, count, outline. Oh, okay. Well, let's see now, what will be on the show?
Please stop getting so close to this. Holy shit. Holy fucking shit. Don't get so close to me. Don't stand so close to me. Rapid T Rabbit. Rapidly move the fuck away from me, you creepy motherfucker.
Look at this. I'm filling up the screen out there. Hello, everybody up there in Group W Cable. Hello, everybody up there at Apartment 21A, 626 Riverside Drive. Hello, everybody upstairs, downstairs. Wow, look at this view.
Is that where it is?
Well, it's way beyond. It's beyond the horizon. Beyond the blue horizon. Okay, well, let's see now. What will I be having on this show? What do you expect to see here on an
Yeah, let's find out what we expect to see here. Fucking 10 minutes into this terrible program that's nothing but this stupid rabbit puppet against a fucking, like, David Letterman background. What the fuck? Who signed off on this? This isn't, like, is this meant for kids? Is this like a fucking... Is this like a furry show for adults? I'm very confused. I don't think it is. I think it's for kids. It's just terrible.
Announcements of events, shows, specials on cable. Yes, I guess, well, it's already practice here on public access. It's been done already a lot, you know. Show plugs, you know, we plug each other's shows. Well, we plug each other's shows because it's very hard to get publicity on cable. In fact, if you're watching, how did you know?
It's very hard to get home in time for Wapner. I gotta get home for the cable. This guy has the cadence of Rain Man. I don't know what's going on here.
How did you know to watch?
But if you came up to me and told me, hey, this man is a furry who wears a fursuit of a fucking giant cartoon rabbit, in which he has a TV show where he talks to children, I don't know. I would believe you.
Me on this show. But anyway, I will be you know, at the request of certain producers, I will be making certain special announcements of special upcoming features to watch on other shows here on Public Access. That's Public Access here on Manhattan Cable and Group W. Just drop me a line or write me a letter at the address which you'll be seeing further down on the show.
Someone in chat says this is like proto-streaming. It really is. This is definitely a time capsule, whatever you have to say about it. Let's watch one from the summer of '84 or whatever. So this is like a little while after '83 when that came out. Now he's in color. He's got a bunch of children captive. I mean, in his audience. Let's watch. I think this is the one with Chuck E. Cheese. So you know we got the big stars on this. Someone in chat also says that he was a friend of theirs and he was a very nice person. You know, I don't know. I'm sure he was. I'm not, you know, far be it for me to speak ill of the dead unless they're Douglas Spink. But, you know, I'm just, I don't know. I'm just criticizing the content more than anything. I'm sure he was a wonderful person. Possibly. But, you know, there's a chance that he might not have been as well. I don't know. I'm just saying. We're not out here to criticize the guy. We're just out here to see what kind of weird program that he made, because this is really something. Now, this is a bit of a spoiler, but later on in this program, he brings out fucking Bugs Bunny. And he has Rapid T Rabbit, like, interview Bugs Bunny in a fursuit. And I really don't know how officially sanctioned any of this was. You know, probably not on the Bugs Bunny. Maybe with Chuck E. Cheese. I don't know. Their standards probably aren't very high if you've ever seen a Chuck E. Cheese. Oh, I missed that stream. But, yeah, I don't know. This might also be a big bootleg copyright. This is like also the origin of fucking Elsa Spider-Man videos on YouTube. This is really a time capsule of content.
Hey, everybody! Hey! Hi! Woo!
It's just gonna give your fucking kids ear cancer.
Okay. Hi, everybody, and welcome to the show. I'd like to welcome all my friends here who've been watching the show. I'm here with my friends from PS40, my friends from St. Stephen's, my friends from all over Manhattan. Everybody here's from Manhattan, right? Yeah. Okay. How is everybody out there?
Somebody in chat is saying, like, I don't know, I'm a betch. They're using the spelling betch. Like, you fucking batch, like that. And they're saying that bad karma will get to me. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just looking at videos, dude. What the hell's your problem? You're a weirdo.
What? Hey, wait a minute! Woo! Whoa! Okay, listen, it's great that everybody could join us here today because, you know, we're about to celebrate, we're here to celebrate the start of a great, brand new summer vacation!
So, like, I can turn it down more. Chat's gonna be like, turn it up, I can't hear it. But I can turn it down more, but Jesus Christ, this is going to give me a headache.
That's right.
This is just loud, even if I turn it to the lowest possible volume.
Vacation is right.
This is just loud. It's like at a fucking frequency that's piercing my fucking brainstem.
Here, you all know what that
This is
means,
killing
right?
me. Bad karma will get me, chat member who apparently has a vendetta with me. Bad karma will get to me. I have to watch this.
Wait, you don't sound so sure. Well, listen, how about no more homework?
Ooh.
How about no more tests? Yeah, no more tests.
I love this part. You don't sound so sure. You're not enthusiastic enough. Can I get a please clap? Yeah.
Time never ends.
Oh God.
Light all the candles and give a big cheer because
You know, again, I don't want to speak ill of the dead or anything here, and maybe this guy was a great person. The person in chat says they knew him, but, you know, if I was just speculating, I would say this seems like a weird program put on by a bunch of furries in fucking fursuits to dance around for children, and I just don't know about that one, Chief. I just don't know. This seems... I don't know. Again, far be it from me to say anything, because I didn't know the guy. This might just be something he did out of the goodness of his heart. But it also, I don't know. I've seen a lot of shit. That's all I'm saying. I've seen quite a lot of shit.
This one is for you to have a fun time and wishes come true. It takes so long for
This is, you know, just put this on in the background of, like, you know, I'll do a video someday. I'll just have like a TV in the background and it'll just be playing this silently while I talk about something else, and I'll just never say a thing about it, honestly. That's my promise to you. It's gonna happen.
days to appear. The time is right now. Why wait a whole year? Let's have a party.
This lady here is so uncomfortable. Is this like the mom or something? I feel like she's regretting her fucking decision the longer she stands here next to these gyrating psychopaths.
Invite all your friends. We'll stay together. Good times never end. Light all the candles and give a big cheer because the nice time, the right time is here.
The right time is here.
Do this. That was pretty good.
I don't know why this Rapid T person thinks that kids would want to watch. Oh god. Oh god, what the fuck is this? Chuck E. Cheese YouTube channel? What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck? Chuck E. Cheese interviews Michael Pena? Okay, alright, this is fine. This is happening somewhere else at another part of the internet. That's crime taking place in Central City. I'm in Gotham right now. I don't have time to worry about that. Let's move along. Let's see the one here with Bugs Bunny. This is from like the 90s, I think. From 1990, featuring coverage of Bugs Bunny's 50th birthday celebration at Six Flags Great Adventure, New Jersey. Also, Big Bird and Oscar the Grouch phone in. Okay, so this is all definitely not sanctioned. This is being shown to us with severe legal issues. I'm sure Mr. Rabbit Man, I believe his name is actually Richard. I'm sure I don't know, do you think WB and like, do you think the fucking, I don't know, I guess PBS doesn't, do they own like a copyright on these characters? I guess they have to. I mean, it's public broadcasting, but I guess they, I don't know how that works, but yeah, I'm sure they don't really care that much about this guy's random little show on public access, but man, it really just goes to show you how the copyright system is super fucked on both sides. And if you play by the rules, no matter what you do, you're kind of boned. Even back then, if you wanted to be a copyright scumbag, you could probably screw over the common person, or you could screw over the company as like a guy. I mean, again, I'm sure he was a nice guy, but all this stuff with like these stolen properties. Oh, Bugs Bunny's here, everybody. He's officially sanctioned, licensed Bugs Bunny. It's like, I don't know. You could get away with some shit. You still can, apparently. Do we still have the, I thought we still had the, like, vault fucking intro, the warning countdown, but, what is this? This feels like lost media. You know, I'm happy to deliver this unto you, chat, so that somebody in chat here is gonna get really creative, and they're gonna like turn this into something. They're gonna turn the footage from this fucking creepy like city footage, this grainy old video camera footage of some guy's apartment alongside this cheery music, and they're gonna turn it into some kind of weird like ARG shit that's gonna entertain thousands. It's gonna be great. Why is this so creepy right now? Why is there like kids boingy music happening along with this like Saturday Night Live intro? This is so bizarre. Now I wonder if by the 90s if this guy got into his fursuit or if it's still just like a puppet. I bet this song is fucking copyrighted by someone. I bet I'm gonna go to fucking, I'm gonna get struck. I'm gonna get a copyright struck, and it's gonna hit me because of that guy's fucking song. Here's the bootleg Brady Bunch. The Shady Bunch, if you will. Oh god, oh my god. Okay, so he does have the fursuit by this point. This is alarming. Is that a real Care Bear? Why did this song turn into like a fucking Irish jig? I mean, I like that kind of music, but it's just bizarre.
Ooh, little, ha! Well,
okay, so we're still in puppet mode.
Here, folks. Okay, hi everybody, Rabbit here. Welcome to the show. Today is July 23rd, 1990. And, well, today we have a special edition.
This is older than me. This is older than a lot of you.
Of Rabbit Entertainment News. We're going to take a peek in at the birthday party.
Okay, what the fuck is Falco doing here? What is this? Why is he here?
For Bugs Bunny. And
why is he just here?
What is Bugs Bunny?
He's 50 years old. Hi, Russell. How you doing? Where have you been? You haven't been in a while. Here in a while.
I've been under a sewer. It's
Under
a terrible story.
I've been under a sewer. Hi, kids. Hey, kids. How you doing? It's your friendly, weirdo bird. Kazooie reskin. Yeah, that's
Did
me.
you meet any turtles there
Nah,
with
I was
nunchucks?
unconscious the whole time.
Oh.
Sorry, but I can't. This family entertainment. I can't go into it.
You didn't meet any turtles with nunchucks
I
under
didn't
the
meet
sewer, did
anything.
you?
I was out cold for 20 years. What do you want?
20 years, but my show
Fuck do you want from me, asshole? You want me to give you a fucking what do you need? This guy's both of them are drunk. We've established that.
hasn't even been on 20 years.
Well, maybe it was another show I'm thinking of. Maybe it's Russell the Rabbit.
Oh.
Who laughed at that?
Yes. You know, don't worry, I still haven't gotten any residuals from our appearance in the
Didn't
Squeeze.
you used to be a squirrel?
No.
Squishy Squirrel Show?
Squishy Squirrel works for Turner.
Squishy Squirrel?
No, that's Screwy Squirrel. He works for Turner.
No, Squishy Squirrel. You remember him?
Oh!
Kids would hate this, dude, but like this does. I wonder if this was in some way made for adults, because this feels like it feels like an Adult Swim program. Like it's just these two weirdo puppet furry guys, like just shooting the shit. They're not even trying to do like, "Hi kids," like Krusty the Clown voices. They're just talking in like Krusty the Clown's default voice at this point. This is so bizarre.
I think he's the one that put me in the sewer.
We'll get into that another time.
Whee!
Yes.
Whee!
Alrighty, so, let's see, who, I know there's I know the frog's here today. Frog, Bill. There you go. Hi, Bill. Where? We have trouble. There, I'm over here. Up here. Turn around. Turn around. Look at
I see you.
Yes, hi. Hi, how have you been today? There you go. No, wait a minute. Today's the 23rd.
Whoops.
Rabbit.
Who?
Left over from last show.
Will you marry me?
Oh my god.
What you doing?
This is where all the nuts come out of the woodwork.
Wait a minute.
I need somebody to clip that. That was great.
What you doing?
This is where all the nuts come out of the woodwork.
Wait a minute. That's
Will you marry me?
Yeah, that about sums it up. That about sums up this whole channel. Honestly, my channel, that is. So this is where all the nuts come out of the woodwork.
green.
Where do you go?
You're gonna love
Green,
my
Are
nuts.
you still? See,
Who said that?
that joke does not work on the
the
show
voice of-
anymore for some reason.
Will you marry me?
No, Ms. Green, you're not my type.
That's all she wants is the green.
So why did you come back, Ms. Green? You haven't been on the show in like at least 2 years.
I went to Japan to look for a husband
And
because I heard they had a lot of frogs there.
you don't have to yell.
I'm sorry.
It must have been an
And
accident.
then
Yeah.
I fell off the subway in Tokyo and enjoyed a nice dinner with the emperor.
Could somebody
You
come out and
remember?
bamboo shoot
they?
this one?
Who was
Are they like high? What is this? What the fuck is this? This is a fucking fever dream. This is insane. This man's just fucking rambling. He's cracking up. He's like, I went to Japan and I had food with the emperor. Is this racist? I don't even know what this is.
going to marry
The
me?
old emperor or the new emperor?
I don't know, but he was going to marry me, and then he unfortunately succumbed to non-mutational and passed away.
That was the old emperor then.
Oh, it's succumbed to that, has it?
Heater. Yeah, it has succuumb to that.
Who is that dreamboat?
Hey, anyway, listen.
Who is that dweendle?
So, guess what? We have a, on today's show, we're gonna take part in a special birthday celebration for that one and only world famous rabbit, the #1 bunny of all toondom.
Rupert!
No, Rupert, not you.
Why not?
You were never star of screen and
Oh,
TV.
come on! Give me a birthday party!
And you're not 50. That's right, and you're not. And Rupert, if you look this good when you're 50 years old, I guarantee I'll give you a party like that one, like this one we're about to tune in on.
Thank you.
Okay?
Uncle Rabbit!
But we're talking about Bugs Bunny.
I
But
like how this guy is like the least charismatic one here. Any one of these other puppets would be better for a kid's show. This guy doesn't... I give the rabbit show to this rabbit. He seems to be more of like a kid's puppet rabbit thing. This is just some guy with a fucking rabbit puppet who's just like, hi, hello children, welcome to the program. Today we will be discussing some things. Let me welcome the guests to the program.
yes, Rupert.
Ouch.
You're excused.
Rupert has a condition, yes.
We're talking about Bugs Bunny. He is 50 years old this year. There's been a lot of celebrations already. You've seen the animated specials on CBS and
Okay, alright.
trailers.
Get to Bugs Bunny. I'm sure this is totally legally. Actually, wait, no, hang on. This is the rooster thing again.
What'd you say?
Legacy.
Oh.
Yeah, but there has
Legacy.
but there has not been any coverage of his birthday party celebration. You know, when Mickey Mouse has a birthday party, you see it all over TV.
Yeah, it's
but
a
not
plus.
a peep from not a peep in the press about Bugs Bunny's birthday party.
Well,
So
I wonder
we
why.
I wonder why they don't have Bugs Bunny show up on this program. It makes me wonder if maybe Bugs Bunny was, like, licensed to this thing. Maybe this is, like, a perfectly legit thing that I just don't get, but I'm assuming they wouldn't have been able to strike up such a deal with Disney. And so maybe they're just, like, afraid of doing Mickey Mouse fur suits or whatever. I don't know.
So we took our Rabbit Rabbit camcorder down to Six Flags Great Adventure in Jackson, New Jersey.
Yeah.
So we can join in the celebration at Bugs Bunny's birthday
Put
party.
me on that psychosis ride, or whatever they call it.
It-
Neurotic anxiety.
No.
They drop you
It-
20 feet with no net or nothing. You just
No. That is.
No, that's just my life, bro. I love this rooster right here. This rooster's great. Somebody really needs to, like, revive this IP and turn it into, like, some Space Ghost Coast to Coast shit. Just make it, like, a full-on, like, Netflix show for adults. It's got these creepy-ass puppets, and they're just talking about, like, anxiety and depression and alcoholism and shit.
In a second.
Who
yeah.
said that?
No, Russell.
Ow.
Russell, that was called Free Fall. And guess what? Free Fall did not have a line when I was there.
Really?
Right. The
So
line
how,
was.
did you go on it?
The line was for the shockwave.
Did you go on it?
I think I've
chickened
done
out.
enough.
You chickened out. I mean, I'm a rooster. I didn't even chicken out.
Oh,
I went on that thing 30 times.
Free Fall.
Yeah, that's the first place
Is it-
when they dug me out of the sewer, that's the first place I went. Great Adventure. You know, most people say, I'm going to Disney World. But I said, I'm going to Great Adventure.
Well, that's where we went. We went to Great Adventure
No,
because
you
that's
know-
where Bugs Bunny.
You know what they say, aim low, honestly. You don't want to set your sights too high. Don't try to get above your station, Rooster. This is good lessons for children.
Bunny is celebrating. So let's now join in on Bugs Bunny's birthday party.
Yeah!
Yeah!
Well, here we are at Six Flags Great Adventure Theme Park in Jackson, New Jersey. The park is all decorated and ready for the big celebration to honor cartoon star Bugs Bunny on the occasion of his 50th birthday. Everywhere you look, all around the place are signs and banners paying homage to Warner Brothers' popular Oscar-winning rabbit. At the main entrance to Great Adventure is this large floral arrangement in the likeness of the 50-year-old gray hair. And just inside the gate, a shop bears the name of the Bugs Bunny Hut, a few steps away from What's Up Doc Drive. And here are a couple of Bugs Bunny's co-stars turning out for the big party. And here's Foghorn Leghorn. And
This is like, they just shot guerrilla footage on location. Isn't it, like, illegal to do this? Again, if this is not officially licensed by Warner Brothers, this is some weird shit. Because, like, from what I understand, that movie, Escape from Tomorrow or whatever, the whole, like, thing about it was that the guy who made it, you know, he shot on location at Disneyland, and it was like, you're not supposed to do that, Disney doesn't let you, but I did it anyways, and then the movie was, like, a hilarious bitch, like, just a hilarious, terrible nightmare. But, yeah, like, this is, I don't know if they have the same kind of rule at Six Flags, but this is just, like, when Red Letter Media talks about, like, shooting the rodeo, that's basically what this is. This is just a bunch of footage of an unrelated event that they didn't have anything to do with. Don't they talk to Bugs Bunny later on? I could have sworn that he has, like, a sit-down interview with Bugs Bunny. It's weird. Rapid T Rabbit interviews Looney Bird, Chuck E. Cheese. Yeah. Number 78, we got a Bugs Bunny here. We got a Care Bear over here. Boy. Let's do the Chuck E. Cheese one. This is from 1994, the year I was born. So, yeah. Yeah. Oh, the good intro again. But here he is in his fursuit form.
Very first...
And yes, again, it does kind of look like he has some kind of... I don't know, I guess it's not as much of a Hitler mustache in this one, but it looked like that before. It's a bit weird, though. This is a very ominous... This is a frightening face. I think we can all agree this is pretty fucking frightening. If you saw this as a kid, like... Imagine you're watching the TV and we're on this intro and then it just hard cuts to this terrifying fucking Fethos Lusek face. This fucking frightening ass, like, FNAF, kill you in your sleep shit. I'm sure a lot of kids love this, yeah.
Hi, everybody. Rabbity Rabbit here, and welcome to the show. You know, over a decade ago, I had the pleasure of having as one of my very first special guests on the Rabbity Rabbit Show a very famous mouse. Nah, it's not that mouse that heads those two magic kingdoms way down south. No. This is a mouse that's seen all over the country, hosting parties for kids and grown-ups, and spreading fun, joy, and laughter wherever he goes. He was kind enough to visit us here on the Rabbity Rabbit Show way back then, and I'm so proud that he's back here with us here again, once again. So it's my pleasure to welcome back my good friend, Chuck E. Cheese!
I guess I could turn the volume back up now. I'm sorry it's so low. It's just... The early episodes were just screaming noises, and even at a low volume, it was fucking... It was impossible to... I was genuinely getting a headache.
Hey, well, it's great to be back here, Rabbit.
Chucky, it's a great... I'm so glad to see you here again.
Yeah, I'll tell you, it's great to be back here in New York City. Certainly one of the greatest cities in the world.
Uh-huh. Yeah, I mean, like, can you believe it's been 10 years?
Wow.
So this is Toggle the Rat in his secret identity, you know, human form, essentially. This is his day job, when Toggle is not busy, making music and collecting animals for his home shelter. He works at the Chuck E. Cheese as a rat. Yeah, you know, I gotta say, Chuck E. Cheese is, it's amazing to me that they lasted as long as they did when you consider that their mascot is a rat. The one thing, like, why not just make it a cockroach, honestly? Yeah. Chuck E. Cheese and his friends Cock T. Roach and the Salmonella sisters, like...
10 years? I mean, wow. I mean, where have you been all this time? And what have you been doing? I mean, I'd still come out and see you there in New Jersey, you know.
Oh, and I love having you there, Rabbit.
Yeah.
Anytime.
Mm-hmm. So, I mean, wow. So, what have you been doing with the band? What's new with you at Chucky?
Well, for one thing, we're writing most of the songs we produce now.
Uh-huh. Yeah, and oh, I see. And now you're still doing that with the same band, your same friends in the band, but you have a different name now, don't you?
Well, Mr. Mudge has really taken over most of the band, and we've now called the band Mr. Mudge's Make Believe Band.
Oh, the Make Believe. What do you all play?
Make Believe, just like the legal rights that we have to show Chuck E. Cheese here, I'm sure.
Going up. And all the grown-ups out there, I once heard...
Like, again, this is like for kids ostensibly, but it's like an interview. Do kids really want to watch interviews? I haven't blinked for a half an hour. Help. Rapid T Rabbit pupils infer LSD consumption before the interview. Play the captions for a good laugh from 10 years ago. Jesus Christ. Yeah, so that's the Chuck E. Cheese one. We're probably going to... Come on. We're probably going to move along from this subject in a little bit. Here's... I guess this is like a tribute montage for Rapid T Rabbit. He passed away a few years ago. And again, you know, I hope that all our jokes are just jocular joculations here, and I really hope that he was a nice guy who just wanted to entertain people. And, you know, maybe he wasn't necessarily the best at it, but, you know, it's the thought that counts, and I would like to believe that. So, you know, let's watch this, and we'll see if we can learn a little bit more about the man. Oh god, what is this song? What is this song that's gonna get me copyright struck? Alright, we're gonna hang on. Let me just find some appropriate music. Some good respectful. No, yeah, that's good. That's fine. There he is! Such humble beginnings, honestly. Is that the man? Is that him in the flesh? I see. I see. Yeah, it doesn't look any less terrifying in real life. Like... You poppin', Happy? I'm a punny bunny. Don't get a wild hair. But I am a wild hare. Uh-huh. Oh boy. Yeah, this is a good image. Again, we're out here to, you know, respect this person. I'm sure New York City's unofficial mascot. Oh my. Oh my. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know, chat. You know, I just gotta be honest with you. I'm not ever going to see a person in a giant fucking crowd of people in fursuits and assume that something's not up. I'm just gonna be real. I know a lot of you people are furries in chat because I guess my stupid bear picture is like a fursona to you or whatever, but yeah, this, by the way, this looks like a Hitler mustache again. This looks like a weird tiny little Hitler mustache right under his nose. I don't know what's going on there. This doesn't even look like a fursuit, honestly. All the rest of these fursuits look like fucking randomly generated Second Life NPCs, but yeah, you know, again, we're not out here to like criticize the dead or anything necessarily or assume anything, but boy, I do not, my heart is not inspired with confidence in the human race when I see a big collection of, you know, we're just gonna move along from this. That's fine. That's fine. God damn it. God damn it. Play the song. Play the fucking... Motherfucker. There you go. So... Here he is. Here he is showing around the local crack whore. We're back to, like, old puppet footage. Here's a bunch of people, I guess. Without context, I really don't know what to take away from this. Oh god. Yeah, I don't know. Without context, I don't like that. We're gonna move along. We're gonna move along. Again, I'm not out here trying. I feel bad because, you know, for all I know, this guy was a very nice man, and I feel bad, you know, being negative toward him. But, you know, I calls him as I sees him, as they say. And when I see, you know, a guy in this bunny suit, surrounded with kids, yeah, but I'm sure it's fine. I'm sure it's fine. Rapid T Rabbit on the new 2nd Avenue subway. Oh god. More music that'll get me copyright claimed. Why is this here? Why is this happening? You know, someone in chat says that he was just like a stoner or something, and that tracks. I wonder if this content was genuinely just made to like zone out to for fucking stoners, cause I mean that makes sense. Just like this slow TV footage of this bunny man just sitting on a fucking subway. This really sums it all up, doesn't it? This is like the intro for the series. Like if this was like a sitcom, there would be like credits over here with the names of the actors, and it would just be this, and then the video would end with him getting off. this is some interesting shit, in all honesty. Whatever you gotta say about the guy, you know, he might, for all we know, he was trying to entertain kids, and he was just terrible at it. Here's the Twin Towers, by the way. But for all we know, he was just terrible at entertaining kids, but the important thing is he's really good at entertaining adults with whatever the fuck this is. So that was Rapid T Rabbit, and Godspeed to you, Rabbit Man. I hope you didn't do anything wacky, and I hope you're okay wherever you are. But let's move along. The next thing that I have to show you, chat, is ScrewAttack's top 10 ugliest chicks in games. So that's what we're watching now. This is a video from, it was uploaded 10 years ago, or I guess almost 11 years ago, but it was probably originally from like 2007 or something. We found this cache of really old ScrewAttack videos, again, from like before fucking Assassin's Creed came out. So I don't know why that's the fucking before Christ, after Christ. You know, actually it's fitting. Before AC, after AC, it's fine. But yeah, I just thought I'd show this to you, because as you can imagine, this didn't age too well, and I'm sure chat's gonna enjoy this one. So let's watch. I haven't seen this video. Me and my friends were watching these videos the other day, and we stopped before we saw this one because we felt it would be like too mean-spirited and negative. And I decided, you know what, I gotta see this one on stream, so, because that's what I'm all about, honestly. So yeah, top 10 ugliest chicks in games. After this, we'll probably watch their video about the top 10 whores, or whatever it was, so that'll be fun. That's right, Aiden. AC was Jade's game. Did you know Jade was working with, like, Stadia, and now Jade is gone from Stadia? So, yeah, Jade, I mean, hey, at least she didn't stick around at Stadia. That's a fate worse than death, honestly. I guess nobody stuck around at Stadia. That's been fucking shot behind the fucking sheds at this point, but,
Your good buddy Stuttering Craig is about to give you just a little secret. If the video game character is good looking, then they're probably good. And if they're bad, then they've probably been hit with the ugly stick.
That's not wrong, to be fair. That is kind of true. Most characters who are good characters, I mean, not good characters, but like good people, they're usually the pretty ones. That is fair. And usually evil people are depicted as in some way disfigured or something, so I'll give you that.
And while there's a bunch of lists out there that are dedicated to those hot chicks, we figured it's about time to give a little love to those chicks that just need to put a bag over their head. So
yeah, every face model in Morrowind. I'm glad you put that on the list.
Let's get on with it. These are the ladies that make you want to puke at the sight of them. How nice.
Again, every face model in Morrowind.
Hey, I'm Stuttering Craig for ScrewAttack's top 10 ugly chicks.
Ugly chicks! Number 10. Chad, I'm sure this is going to be very respectful. I'm sure none of you are going to get upset about this. Oh boy. I'm just glad I'm not like a hardcore rad femme, because then this would fucking send me to the moon.
You know it's bad when you're not just ugly, but scary on top of that. Not only are the nurses in Silent Hill scary...
Okay, what? People love the nurses in Silent Hill. There's so much horny shit for these characters. I mean, yeah, I guess they are ugly, technically, but, I mean, you tell that to all the fucking sickos on the internet.
Shit, because they're freaktastic, walking their desire to kill you, oh yeah, but they're also wielding some nasty blades. Sure, they got the whole sexy nurse thing going on from the neck down, but from the neck up... Yowzers. So yowzers, they gotta bandage that shit up. Look, I can get past the whole funky walk and trying to kill you thing, but this bandage thing...
I can get past them trying to kill me, but being a little bit ugly? Nah, dude, that ain't for me.
Number 9.
So you would think that a chick with a giant hole for a mouth would be a good thing, but it turns out it's actually quite the opposite. Now there's much mystery around this freak of a character. Is it a bird as its name suggests?
Oh,
no, we don't know. Hell, we don't even know if it's really a girl. The first time Birdo appeared was in Mario 2.
Yeah, that's another. Here's another red flag going off. Some more dialogue that might be offensive to some people.
And the instruction booklet said it was a dude that believed it was a chick. Even in today's games, like in the Japan-only Captain Rainbow, Birdo is arrested for going in the girls' restroom. Whether Birdo is officially a boy or a girl or not,
guys, it's Birdo you need.
One thing's for sure, Birdo looks like a freaking retarded anteater.
Number 8.
You know what we just can't get past? Fat chicks.
I noticed you made a whole list about
Especially
them.
fat chicks who want you to pay them for poontang. Well, admittedly, some of the Fable 2 hookers are pretty hot. Some, on the other hand, resemble Jabba the Hutt crossed with the Crypt Keeper. Others look like they're gonna eat you after boning you, or just kick your ass. And others have bruises on their knees. And guys, if there's one thing you're gonna take from Stuttering Craig this time around, it's that you stay away from girls with bruises on their knees.
Number 7.
Meow. Melina's like the ultimate woman. She's got a
yeah, I knew Melina would be on here. Melina.
Great body, wears a swimsuit all the time, and freaking fights with size. I mean, what could possibly be wrong with that? Oh, wait. Under the Mask is like the worst European's teeth stereotype times 1,000,000. I mean, this chick will gnaw your face right off, and I don't even want to think about what she'll do to other parts of the male anatomy. But you know, if you just put a bag over her
cock
head, I could look past that grill.
That's right. Just put a bag over her head. That is wonderful. You know what's amazing to think about is that the guys that make these lists, Stuttering Craig and Handsome Tom, who, by the way, Handsome Tom was in Kick-Assia at the very least. I don't remember if he was in more of the crossover Nostalgia Critic movies, but he was in Kick-Assia, the very first one. And so yeah, Handsome Tom is technically connected to the whole the whole that guy with the glasses verse, the cinematic universe. But yeah, the fun thing to think about is that these two guys are probably like married with children at this point. They probably are in their fucking 40s. With like a mortgage. One of them's a lawyer. I shudder to think.
Number 6.
Ah, Gruntilda. She has the classic ugly girl syndrome. All she wants to do is for people to think she's pretty, so she tries way too hard and thus ends up...
Well, this is a very fair choice, because again, Gruntilda, like, literally kidnaps the main character's sister because she's prettier and she wants the beauty. But I mean, hot Gruntilda's pretty good.
Backfiring on her, so not only is she just ugly, she's also a bitch. She's like a combo of everyone who's been on this list so far. Fat, jacked up teeth, has a big mouth, and, well, she's green. And the worst part about it is that she actually thinks she's hot. But, you know...
Number 5.
As evil, as ugly as this lady looks, oh man, we haven't even got to the worst part. This lady's got some crazy badunkadunk. Queen Slug for a butt, Earthworm Jim is not only evil, but also has, as her name says, a slug used for her ass. I don't care how much cushion for the pushing you like, this just won't do.
Oh boy. Boy, this is
Now get this, you would think that her
it's quite some jokes here.
name being Slug for a butt would be bad, but that's actually condensed. Her full name is actually Queen Pulsating, Bloated, Festering, Sweaty, Pus-Filled, Malformed Slug for a Butt. God!
Number 4.
Who says a game loaded with ugly chicks can't be successful? I mean, just look at Fallout 3. Oh! As horrendously awful as that smoking granny was, it's not even close to some others in this game. With all this just ugh being passed around, we've managed to narrow down Fallout 3's Queen of Nasties to just 1. Now, it's bad enough when you see Moira Brown for the first time. I mean...
Okay, I can agree with this one. This is a good pick, yeah. Fallout 3, not the prettiest NPCs, and boy, do I ever get sick of fucking Moira.
She's got a mustache, and we all know that chicks with mustaches aren't hot. But if you see her after you nuke Megaton, yeah, I did it, then you're in for a really rude surprise.
I'm sure you did do it, my friend.
Now, not only did the nuke just decimate all shred of hot that she previously had...
You definitely do seem like the type of edgelord who would have nuked Megaton, yes. I can say for certainty that I believe you.
He still has a mustache!
Huh. I guess you're right.
Number 3.
One of the most overlooked games recently had to have been the incredibly fun House of the Dead Overkill on the Wii. It's like playing through a really, really bad 70s horror film.
These are such bizarre picks. This is another thing I love about these videos, is that they, like, I remember watching their fucking top, we'll watch it together, chat, but one of their videos is like top 10 tits in games or whatever, and it picks like random like arcade game characters and shit. Like, not even like, you know, big ones from fighting games. Haha, big ones. Not even, I mean, there's a couple of those, but like, it just picks like random shit that none of me or my friends have ever fucking heard of when we watched it. I'm sure people in chat might recognize some of them, but yeah, a lot of very strange picks on these lists.
It's got all the stereotypes you'd expect. A white dude wearing glasses, a tough black dude, and a giant psycho broad that shoots aliens at you. I mean, everything. Yeah, so Mother may look like a hot sex kid in the first time you see her, mostly because of the whole brain swap thing that went on, but when she starts yakking, it's about to go down.
I mean, that's true with all the women, isn't it? Bros, I'm not gay. I don't
want to give anything away for those of you who haven't played it, so I'm just going to let the two lead characters' witty dialogue fill you in.
Clement more than likely fucked his mother, and not once did you call him motherfucker.
Oh, I love that game.
Number 2.
So you may be asking yourself, how does a brain get on the list? And, well, yeah, Mother Brain in Metroid doesn't exactly have the looks per se. We're not exactly talking about that Mother Brain. We're talking about this Mother Brain, you know, in Captain N. I mean, look at her.
Okay, the one that's not from a video game. A very good list. Wonderful list. Let's move it along.
Damn you, like, no.
I'm sure he had some hilarious jokes. Okay, here's the part of the video where they sum up the 9 entries that you probably skipped through to get to the number 1. Because evidently they're like, hey, you know the part of the video that you didn't watch? Let's give that to you anyways, motherfucker, so.
9, Banjo-Kazooie. Number 4, Skeleton Inn.
It's number 1.
Usually, in our top 10s, there's at least some discussion as who's going to be number 1, but on this list, there was no arguments. Claw, in God of War 2 is like the fat lady you see just picking out of the buffet, just stuck in a manhole, complete with fat girl voice, reptile-like scales, and ginormous
fat girl voice?
Fatty boobs. Lots and lots of fatty boobs. Ugh. Usually when you see boobies everywhere, you'd think that's a good thing, but dear Lord, who has boobs on their stomach? As you make your way through the loom chamber, it's bad enough you gotta avoid swaying blades of death, but being killed by nipples takes this broad to a whole nother...
Oh god, I'm gonna just assume I can't show that. So, yeah, that's ScrewAttack top 10 ugliest chicks in games. Let's watch some more, chat. How about that? Top 10 worst ways to die in a game. Coolest game characters. Top 10 video game boobs. Now here's a good one.
If there's one thing gamers love more than games, it's those tantalizing tatas. And publishers have noticed, combining the games and the gazongas.
There's no escaping it. Hooters are everywhere. So we've taken a close look and completed the 10 best. It doesn't matter if the game sucked. It's all about the hoo-has.
So get out.
Oh my god. This is, you know what? These videos are the only thing that's ever come close to proving Anita Sarkeesian right.
Got your tube socks and tissues. This could get messy. This is Stuttering Craig.
And still don't prove her right because she's a crazy bitch, but this is quite something.
Get some time.
For ScrewAttack's top 10 boobies in video
games.
10.
Back in ancient Greece, it seemed like everybody had their shirt off, even chicks.
In God of War, Kratos had some bad visions, but no vision better than the 2 naked chicks in his bed. What's better than a set of bongos? 2 sets of bongos.
2 sets of bongos, everybody. This is a real thing that somebody made.
It's awesome. Before he went out to kick some ass, he pushed the right buttons and got some ass.
Don't go yet.
Number 9.
Blood Rain. If the lead character was a guy, this game would have sucked even more. Her boobs are the only quality feature about it.
Okay, that's the number one thing that this guy said that I can agree with. Blood Rain, fucking terrible. Tried playing it once on the PlayStation 2. You press L1 to do your basic attack move. What the fuck kind of, like, third-person action vampire combat game uses L1? Imagine Devil May Cry with L1 as an attack button. Jesus Christ. But oddly, I remember this game being marketed to fucking hell and back when I was like 7 or whatever when it came out. I remember seeing this everywhere. I think they even made a shitty movie about it. But yeah, Blood Rain. I agree. The only thing worthwhile about this game was this lady and her titties. I agree with that.
You can turn this blood-sucking vampire into a naughty little schoolgirl. And if that's not good enough for you, well, just open up your cheat menu, and you've got Juggy mode.
Nothing says power like going from B's to D's with the press of a button.
8.
Don't freak out, you pervs. We're not talking about a little girl. We're talking about these.
Stretch Panic is a crazy-ass game that has some...
Look at this, chat. Look at this random fucking pic from this bizarre game nobody's ever heard of. What the fuck is Stretch Panic? Is this like a PlayStation game? What is this? Why would you put this on your list?
The most Herculean polygon pillows ever to grace a game. How do you stop them? By yanking the yabos with your magic scarf.
Yanking the yabos.
Yeah, it's pretty weird.
Okay, to be fair, that is a very strange enemy, and those are some rather large breasticles, but this is still just such a... Spoilers, on this list of video game titties, they don't include Ivy from Soul Calibur. What the fuck? Am I right? What the fuck?
Weird, but it's always fun seeing your opponent float away because their giant Hindenburgs turned into a helicopter.
7.
She can kill you 100 different ways. After all, Nina is the ultimate assassin. Now, how do we know this? Because it says so. And a video game wouldn't lie to us.
That's right, but there's no line about Nina's boobies. She's got a rack that'll knock your face off.
Crotch shot.
6.
What do you get when you add Triple H and a Playboy bunny?
I don't know.
A completely average game.
Okay. Well,
I think a lot of people like Rumble Roses, actually. I don't know if you could... I mean, I don't know. I never played it, but I feel like people wouldn't call it average.
if you're looking for some love muffins, the Rumble Roses
Love
girls
muffins.
have them. And
Chad, if you've ever needed more ways of saying tits, I mean, for me, just good old-fashioned tits works, right? Like, I'm not about to get fancy, because it sounds like anytime you say something like love muffins or bongos, you sound like a fucking... someone in chat put it right when they said 14-year-old me would find this immature. So, yeah, but if you ever needed, like, maybe you're writing a book, and you've got a character who's, like, 9 years old, and is trying real hard to impress his friends, you know, this is perfect.
if you don't like them, change them. Craig, what boob percentage do you like?
Now, to be fair, obviously this isn't just like how these people are in real life. Handsome Tom and stuttering Craig. This is probably not how they go through their lives and fucking conduct business. This is certainly just a thing for us to watch and enjoy. And you know, it's meant to be entertainment. They're playing characters, that sort of thing. But still, it's just, I don't know, it's like they're playing Family Guy characters. Late stage Family Guy. Family Guy now. That kind of Family Guy.
I like mine at 100%. Big boobies!
Big boobies!
Proof that you can make an entire franchise based off a rack, Laura Croft captured young geeks' imaginations with her terrific twosome.
Sure, her games are good, but it doesn't really hurt when you're staring at a perfect polygon pair that's inspired more boob jobs than Bob Barker's inspired neutered pets.
Oh man, I mean, they do have a way with words there. That's fascinating. Yeah, no, I mean, I don't know, to be honest, I feel like if Lara Croft games were just like an Indiana Jones series, I feel like they still would have been successful. The proof of that is fucking bootleg Lara Croft Uncharted. So, I don't know. I feel like the games would have still been like a pretty big hit, but yeah, the tits probably didn't hurt, to be fair.
Does it?
Further proving...
The only problem is now whoever makes them is like, was it Crystal Dynamics? It's the same fuckers that botched the Avengers game. And eventually ruined the Deus Ex series. Well, I guess it wasn't their fault. It was like Square Enix's fault. But they're now like super ashamed of Lara Croft and the fact that they used to give her big titties and make her sexual. So now they I don't know. It's those games, the new ones. I don't know.
My point that it doesn't get much better than guns and boobies.
Guns and boobies. This is truly, like, this is what you think of when you think of, like, a fucking 14-year-old. Not even 14. This is like an 11-year-old boy. This is, like, that kind of mindset. This is like, when someone says, what are you, like, a fucking 12-year-old? You immature? This is what they're talking about. This is incredible. This is like the
DOA is a great
dictionary
fighting
definition.
series. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it.
That's correct. No buts, because everyone's looking at their honkers.
DOA took titskis in gaming and brought them to
a
whole new level with the bouncy boob option. Something that hadn't been done up to that point.
Yeah, that's,
Why would they have made it an option?
that's ridiculous.
If you think that's ridiculous, look at this. DOA's bouncing boobs were so popular, Team Ninja created a spin-off.
They actually give 2 spots on this list to Dead or Alive. This is such a stupid fucking list. It's got some random shit that nobody's ever heard of. It's got 2 spots for Dead or Alive games. You could have just said Dead or Alive and included the beach volleyball. Were you really missing another... You couldn't have thought of one more pair of tits? Are you kidding me? Jesus Christ.
Away for those long, lonely nights. Oh dear God. I'm gonna go on record and say this is the only game in history that combines golf and motorboating lesbians.
Oh boy, I forgot about this one. Yeah, this game looks weird.
I see 2.
Why do I want to take up golfing all of a sudden?
How about that, chat? That's quite something. Yeah. It's you know, it just makes me think of an earlier time, honestly. You know, say what you will, but I kind of miss the halcyon days when everybody was just a fucking moron. That was good. The early 2000s were fun. Let's not lie here.
No need to have adjustable...
This was a good era.
cups here. They're already double Ds when you hit the green.
I guess the goal in Outlaw Golf was to make the jugs so giant that they take your attention away from the old men in Speedos in the background.
Number 1.
In what might be the worst game in history, it also had the best breast.
Yeah, that's right, guys. The guy game is number 1. The game that has... the game that got pulled off of shelves because it has like a fucking 15-year-old in it or something. That's great. And then the entire rest of this is Donkey Kong here. Yeah. We're gonna move along. Because now we gotta watch, oh god, what was it? Well, here's the top 10 games to buy besides Halo 3. But here's the top 10 ho-ho-hos in gaming. Once again, just straight into it with this one.
With the Christmas season upon us, we thought to ourselves, what could ScrewAttack do to bring more cheer to RG1s? Well, that's easy. Talk about skanks!
Talk about skanks!
Gaming is
just like Sonic.
Full of them, so we've done our best to find the biggest whores in the video game world.
Gaming is full of them, so here's the biggest whores! Come on, honey, you're a whore. Let's show you off.
Let's just throw hookers out because they're just a given.
So hookers are a given, guys. They're breaking the rules. No hookers. That's against the rules. Come on, he cheated.
Before we continue, make sure you slap on your Jimmy hat because you'll definitely need protection. You ready?
I can just play the Snow song, Jimmy the Hat. You know, Snow, the white Canadian rapper, I could just play him.
Yo, I'm stuttering.
I feel like that would totally fit with this.
Right.
Get on hands and tongue.
For ScrewAttack's top 10 ho ho ho's in gaming.
Number 10.
After taking an
These big, muscly Ned Flanders looking fuckers.
absolute beating in the ring from dudes with impossibly crazy pros, you'd expect maybe some water, I don't know, maybe some ice from your corner.
We do not slut shame in this house. I love how many people in chat are joking about, like, being horribly incensed, and how many people are probably also seriously, like, triggered and losing their minds right now. You might want to just go. This isn't a channel for you, I'm gonna be honest. We appreciate having you here, but yeah. But yeah, this is really generating quite the situation in chat.
But not in Ring King.
Your corner man takes relaxation to a whole nother level.
The number 10 on this list is this guy making a stupid fucking joke about this animation looking like a blowjob. Isn't that funny?
It's a little extra attention, if you know what I mean.
Isn't this funny?
Wow. Just wow.
Humor.
That's sexual.
You know, one thing is, like, people say, and they're right to an extent, people say the AVGN videos from back in the day haven't really aged that well, but holy shit, have they aged a lot better than this. You can still watch an old AVGN video, and every now and then you'll be like, this is a little bit childish, whatever, but, you know, there's still some, like, appreciation for the craft or whatever, that sort of thing, you know. With this, I mean, and even that, it doesn't get as stupid as this. Like, just every fucking... Haha, the character looks like he's sucking dick. Isn't that funny? It's funny. Number 10 on our list. Isn't that funny? I don't know. I guess the list is a joke in and of itself, so it's whatever. But it's like... It's still... Imagine if I was a 12-year-old and I watched this video, I'd be pissed off. Because I'd be like, no, I wanted to see some whores. I didn't want to see the fucking Bee Gees looking ass ring guy giving you a blowjob. That's a joke. That's a stupid joke. I wanted to see some whores. And yeah, this is just stupid.
Going down.
Going down. Ha 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 ha.
For anything but its gameplay, you have to ask yourself, how did this game receive Nintendo's seal of approval?
Number 9.
She may have the last name of one of the most famous video game characters in history, but don't let that fool you. Miss Pac-Man gets around.
So, ignoring the fact that Pac-Man also swallows balls, let's continue.
Sure, that bow on her head says she's a sweet and innocent girl, but when she's not making babies with Mr. Pac-Man, she's getting around, gobbling balls. What's a slut?
What a slut. Once again, let's just completely ignore that Mr. Pac-Man also gobbles balls.
Number 8.
That is quite something, chat. But again, just a full spot on the list for Pac-Man swallows. Amazing.
The camera?
Now, why would we put lesbians on the list? Not because they're lesbians.
Now, why would we put lesbians on the list? They don't count as hoes. They're one of the Inhumans that live in Adelan.
Talk.
They're above us.
They talk dirty, make out, they have some great hoish lines.
What? You had your fun on that pony ride back there. It was a cheap thrill.
Not only do they play with each other, but anyone who can give them what they want. Look at those floozies.
Look at those floozies!
Man, that's hot.
Number 7.
I love that. I love...
Floozies. Man, that's hot.
Man, that's hot. Oh yeah, they'll fuck anyone. They have no standards, and clearly some kind of problems with their self-esteem or something. They'll just fuck anyone. Yeah. Yeah, man. That's hot. Somebody's gonna call me, like, slut-shaming here. That applies to men, too. Have a little fucking self-respect. Come on.
Number 7.
Now, there's been a lot of talk about Zangief and whether he's gay or not, but the bottom line is, it doesn't matter. He just wants your face in his balls. It doesn't matter if you're a guy, a girl, or even a bear.
To be fair, this is very multi. This is an inclusive video. It includes you know, Zangief, who is a guy, and it includes the Ring King guy. You know, we're not just shitting on women here. We're also making terrible, stupid jokes about game like male characters. Again, I realize this is definitely all just meant as like, haha, this character looks like he's doing this sexual thing, so we'll put him on the list. But it's like, I don't know, that still doesn't. I feel like again, if I was a 12-year-old at this point, I would just find this stupid, and that's clearly like the kind of audience they're going for. One hopes they weren't trying to go for like 20-year-olds or whatever back when this was a thing, but. You know, if I was like the age range that might enjoy this, I would just be annoyed that this is like a fucking meme lord trying to be funny instead of actually showing me the biggest hoes in gaming. Because, I mean, say what you will, but if this video was at least honest and was like, yeah, okay, well, here's, you know, this whore and that whore, it's like, all right, I can see, you know, at least you're being honest, you're ranking them, but this is just some fucking idiot's attempt at comedy, and it's terrible. Good God.
He just wants you close to him, and he likes it rough.
Now, don't tell DJ Zangief doesn't like it up close and personal. His face...
Big guy with shirt off. He likes to grapple, therefore we make sex jokes.
Probably smells like balls now. And nobody's face should smell like balls.
Number 6.
Oh, baby.
What
Oh, yes.
a whore. The man with all the right moves. Well, sometimes. The whole point of the game is to score with hot chicks. I mean, come on. This guy will do anything to get some poonanny.
Yeah, I mean, again, at least this list is inclusive. Leisure Suit Larry is the definition of a fucking gaming whore. He is just a man whore that sleeps around. So, you know, I hats off to the list for, again, at least being somewhat inclusive.
Leisure Suit Larry should be able to score with everyone. What a gigolo. And to make things
Hughes!
even worse...
Thank you for pointing that out to us with your 2007 ass Power Glove. Jesus fucking Christ. This came out at a time when, like, Halo 3 ads were happening on TV. Videos like this are why, like, Xbox Live chat rooms were so terrible back in the day. This was really helping with that sort of toxic gamer culture.
Have you ever seen him
oh
wear
my
a condom?
God.
I don't think so.
Have you ever seen Leisure Suit Larry wear a condom? I don't think I've ever seen his cock. Is that in the games? I don't want to see Leisure Suit Larry's cock. Does he wear... I don't want to know if he wear... Moving along.
Chances are you've never heard of Bikini Karate Babes, but man, you should have.
This is a fucking Flash game. This entire section of this video is dedicated to this stupid Flash game. Awful.
Actually, here's the deal. We're not exactly sure, but we're going on a hunch here. We all know that girl who plays herself off as sweet and innocent, but she's really an absolute freak. Yeah, that is Princess Peach.
Besides, we still have no idea where Bowser's kids came from.
This is I want to remind you, chat, this comes from an era where, like, people would unironically make jokes about, like, Mario taking mushrooms and getting high because of the mushrooms. Like, that kind of shit. This is like a couple years after the Oh Really Owl. So, if this humor seems painful to you, now you know. Remember, keep in mind why,
You're telling me they just showed up? Screw that. We know where they came from. This unfaithful cock tease.
Leave my mama alone, you bad man.
Faithful cock tease. Now, to be fair, as far as we know, she never does fuck Mario. That was another one of the big jokes back in the day, was like, oh, she never fucks Mario, even though he saves her all the time. But, like, I mean, for all we know, she fucking does. She kisses him at the end of 64. If we really want to get into, does Mario fuck, you know, like, that's a whole other conversation, but...
I won't let you take Mama Peach away!
And yet she just continues to somehow manage to get kidnapped. Whoop, I'm in the wrong place at the wrong time, silly me! Let me suck your cock.
Number 3.
As one of the biggest heroes in video game history, you're attacked by hundreds of different enemies, whose only goal is to drain your life. Fortunately enough, you have all sorts of things to help you recover, like hearts, potions, and pussy. There's nothing like coming into town and the first chick you see offers you a visit to restore your health.
Actually, never mind. No, this is one of the only agreeable ones on this list. For a second, I thought that he was gonna say the Octorok because it looks like it sucks. For some reason, I remembered that. I feel like I'm remembering this even dumber than it is. But yeah, no, this character is pretty famously like a whore. I mean, I guess she's like a healer woman or something. But ever since like the fucking 80s when this came out, the joke has always been, what's with this lady who like brings you in and then your health goes up? That's weird. She fucks you. Link fucks the lady. So...
The health lady is truly one of the biggest hoes of all time. Wait. But what about the magic lady next door? That
right.
nasty old lady does the exact same thing. Except
you got a selection. You can go for the grannies if you want. Number 2.
Final Fight has some of the weirdest bad guys.
Oh, this one sucks, guys.
But we're here to talk about... Final Fight has some of the weirdest bad guys in history. But we're here to talk about one bad girl. Or guy. Well, we don't really know. Poison is an it.
When Final Fight was released in the arcades, the Japanese government freaked out because it was dudes beating up on a chick, complete with boobs hanging out of her shirt. However, Capcom never actually acknowledged that Poison was actually a chick, and even changed its dress for the US version.
So as hot as you thought Poison was, she's actually a transvestite guy.
Chat. Oh boy, I'm not even laughing at the video at this point. I'm just laughing at the way Chad is eventually going to catch up, and I'm gonna see it, and it's gonna start going real fast, and it's gonna be great.
Yep, she's got the old footlong hanging between her legs. Now, don't you feel dirty after learning that? That's how you know it's a hoe.
It's a hoe. That's how you know it's a hoe, guys. Once again, this is a video that's possibly older than someone in chat. Dear God, leave, child. But yeah, this is possibly older than... I'm sure there's someone in chat who's like fucking 12 years old, and they're like, "Wow, dude, this is cringe." This is old shit at this point. This was like 15 years ago. 16 years ago, something like that, but yeah, not the best, hasn't aged the best. Let's see number 1.
One of the most popular beat-em-ups ever, Double Dragon is filled with potential hoes. That chick with the whip. This guy.
That chick with the whip.
Bobo. But to find
That's right, it's a Bobo, guys. Number 1 hoe in gaming is a Bobo.
Ultimate suspect, you need to look no further than the first screen of the game.
That's right, the lady who gets punched in the stomach by the gangsters and kidnapped is the number 1 biggest hoe in gaming, everybody. How do you feel about that one? How do you feel about that one? Now, again, we're not out here trying to cancel Stuttering Craig or whatever the fuck. This is, clearly just some stupid jokes he made fucking 16 years ago or whatever. So let's not go and like try to raise hell about this with him now. I'm sure he's working somewhere. Let's not try to get him fucking fired because he made videos 20 years ago. You know what I mean? But like, that being said, wow, that's something. This is something. They you know, what could possibly top the Poison It section? This, obviously.
How can the chick who just got punched in the stomach be a hoe? Well, after Billy and Jimmy go through hordes and hordes of bad guys in order to save her, how does she repay you? By having brothers fight to the death. What a bitch.
Only the ultimate hoe would stand in the way between two brothers.
That's not even true. I think you just fight your brother to figure out who gets the girl, which, I mean, I'm sure is also a sexist thing that toxic male gamers, blah, blah, blah. But, you know, that being said, I don't think she's like, now you two must fight! I don't think she's like the evil mastermind behind this or whatever. This is just a very bizarre, like, even if it was number 7 or whatever, I'd be like, wow, that's stupid. But for number 1, above the Zelda 2 health lady, this is just steeped in dumbness. So anyways, that's ScrewAttack. there's other videos here. Some of them are actually not terrible. I mean, like, the ones that are actually about video games, where they're not trying to be, like, fucking 12-year-old boys. You know, the one about games besides Halo 3, or top NES games, or whatever. They're not awful. They're, you know, standard fare from back then. You know, I'm sure they make their stupid jokes, but, you know, from what I remember about this one, they actually list some decent games to play that might be good to play instead of Halo 3. I think the #1 game to buy instead of Halo 3 on their list is actually Call of Duty 4. So, yeah. Yeah. But, you know, again, not all of them are so terrible, and they're certainly entertaining to watch in, like, a terribly cringy, outdated kind of way. So, yeah. ScrewAttack top 10s with Dr. Dre and Hissing Tongue, our two hosts. So we move along now to Double 4 Anime. And this man, this is someone that I think Gabe mentioned the other day. Or no, I think it was Ash, actually. My friend Ash. He mentioned that he was, like, watching old Pyro videos, and there was a video about this guy. Because at some point, like 5 years ago or something, even longer ago than that, at some point, like 6 or 7 years ago, Filthy Frank made this, like, anime intro parody kind of thing, and I guess he got really, really upset about that. See if I can find the original. Where is the Double 4 Anime? Filthy Frank. The worst scum on the internet, yes. So here he is naked, and we're just gonna cold open on this, honestly. We'll find out more about this man in a little bit, but here he is with his shirtless self, looking like he's fucking Captain America before the secret experiments happened. This is his video about how Filthy Frank sucks. Let's watch.
You guys linked me a Filthy Frank video basically making fun of us Naruto fans, and how do I know that he's making fun of us Naruto fans? Because I already know what the fuck he does. He's a little piece of shit, and he needs to be eradicated from the internet. Like, the YouTube community needs to get together and fucking destroy Filthy Frank. Not only does he hate on people—
I'll wipe your miserable ass off the continent, you little shit. This is just reminding me of the Navy SEAL pasta. And every time I think of the Navy SEAL pasta, I think of it in the song.
People who like anime and just Naruto fans specifically, and I already know this anime opening's probably going to be about, like, weeaboos and how they should kill themselves, but this dude literally makes fun of the suffering of animals. He makes fun of people who decide not to eat meat and contribute to the fucked up food industry. Then he starts making fun of people with diseases like cancer and AIDS. Like, why don't I fucking take a knife and just start fucking cutting at your liver and start eating that shit? Would you like that? No, you wouldn't fucking like—
What the fuck did you just fucking say about me, you little bitch? I'll have you know I graduated top of my class in the Navy SEALs.
That, and you wouldn't like it if you got a terminal illness and everybody started fucking, you know, attacking you for that shit or making jokes about that shit. You would not like that shit. And, you know, I know nobody goes at this guy like people go at Keemstar and, you know, Leafy is here and all these people who spread drama and just degeneracy on the fucking internet. Like, nobody ever goes at motherfucking Filthy Frank because it's all under a persona and he's like the hip guy or whatever. But listen, he's just as much of a piece of fucking shit as those guys. Like, we need to really get together and terminate this piece of fucking shit.
Armed forces, you are nothing to me, but just another target.
Once again, thank you to whatever Anon made that song like 10 years ago on the Mew board on 4chan. I just remember, I think I was in that thread at the time. Some guy made that song, and I saved the Vocaroo, the Vocaroo MP3 of it, and I think it's available on YouTube now, but yeah. That's what I think of every time I think of that copy pasta. So, yeah, here he is watching this video, and again, I guess this is like a video that Filthy Frank made parodying anime or something. It switches to live action, I think, and it's like, yeah, it's like this whole thing. You can see him like hyperventilating over here. He's twitching, his eyebrows are going fucking mental. We got the anime run. He's like, he looks like Anakin Skywalker. It's fucking screaming "I hate you" at Obi-Wan. Like, this is last moments Anakin. You know what I mean? This is "I killed them, the women and the children too." Anakin, he's so filled with righteous indignation right now. What the fuck? Some of my friends suggested that he might have been like high. He might have just taken some fucking drugs and then seen this video and just like responded to it. I don't know, but yeah. Why is he pissed? I don't know. I don't know. I do not know why he's so mad. Apparently this is super disrespectful to Naruto fans, I guess. But I'm sure he's about to explain it to us.
So basically, like, you know, running with the hands behind the back and just making a fucking joke out of that. Like, I'm not even so pissed about this because this isn't the first time he came at people like Naruto or just anime in general, just fucking calling all this...
Came at people like Naruto. People like Naruto, everybody. The fine, upstanding gentleman who pays his taxes, known as Naruto Johnson.
Weeaboos, and when I made the video about him, I've been getting comments ever fucking since from like hundreds of people telling me to kill myself. Like, oh, you will never say that shit to my fucking face. Like, I promise you that you will never say it to my face. What?
Well, no, because if I have any luck in my life, I'll never be face to face with you.
Pisses me off is people never call this dude out. They never call him out. He's been a piece of shit online. He's been making fun of people. He's been bullying people. He says stupid like, he makes fun of people with diseases, right? And
Guys, it's time to cancel Joji, everybody. Has anybody talked to Joji about how he was so toxic and offensive in his old YouTube career? Have they tried to fucking cancel him? I'm wondering how many stupid people on TikTok. I just use TikTok. Every now and then I look at TikTok and I'm like, oh, this is filling me with fucking regret that Corona didn't target young people instead of old people. Yeah, I'm using TikTok to represent all stupid young children, but I can't wait for the Gen Zers to be like, hey man, did you guys know that Joji, fabulous music sensation, Joji, used to be offensive on the internet? And they'll try to call his bank and get him, like, sent to Guantanamo. It's gonna be great, honestly. It's gonna be so great.
Tries to, like, be funny about really fucked up shit. People need to call him out. Like, he's clearly done some fucking wrong shit. He's really made fun of us, and he's a big reason why us Naruto fans have a hard time online just sharing.
I wonder if the cancel culture thing is a result of this sort of, like, 2014 era of, like, somebody needs to call him out, dude, like, and it turned into, like, the 2016 drama wars on YouTube with, like, Keemstar and H3 and everything. I wonder if that's kind of the result of it, you know? It's like all these big call-out posts for fucking attention. You know, that sort of thing. I don't know. It seems to have at least originated out of that kind of mindset.
Our thoughts and expressing our opinions, and just, we can't do anything without being called just fucking like, oh my god, you like Naruto? Because of fucking people like Filthy Frank.
You like Naruto? I want a clip of that.
And, like, I've been really tired of this dude for a long time. He had his fucking piece of shit friend Max Mofo, which is another degenerate. Like, this dude and him were, like, making vomit videos. Like,
okay, dude, put a shirt on and walk away from your anime wall. I guess it's manga, actually. Walk away from your manga wall. Well, no, there's some anime. Spirited Away is down here. But walk away from your fucking wall of weeaboo garbage and put a shirt on and then call people degenerates. That's all I'm saying.
Fucked up.
Not even stop. I'm not even telling you to stop calling people degenerates. I mean, that is my job. But, you know, just maybe walk away from the wall of shame that you're currently... You know,
like, how can you do
all
that?
I'm saying.
Like, one normal person eats each other's vomit. Like, that's not normal behavior. Like, that's... You should be in a mental fucking institution. Like, you should literally be in prison for that shit. It's fucking disgusting.
I'm sorry, it's just some of the still frames in this video are great. So anyways, yeah, he's really mad at Filthy Frank, and it's pretty dumb. There's the Pyro video. This is classic 4 years ago Pyro when he was like a drama YouTuber. But nowadays, Double 4 Anime has much different types of... oh, he's got a second channel here. No videos, that's a shame. But his channel is now very different, in a sense. Let's watch this video that he uploaded back in November. As you can see, the comments are off, and we got a very middle of the road like ratio. Richard Adnil SD 480p, Richard Wallace 22 years old, and Linda Wallace 69 years old. Linda Wallace is my aunt / Tanal. She's cool though. Thank you! So again, reminder that back in the day, this man made reviews of anime. But nowadays he makes videos like this. Oh god.
Hello? Do you really want Grandma to die so you can collect money?
Okay, and so we begin on Act fucking 7 of this storyline. I remember that the first time I watched this, I was like, "Oh, I missed the last episode. Shit, I missed the last part of this anime. This is definitely what we call a cold open."
Hello? Do you really want Grandma to die so you can collect money?
I'm sorry?
Do you really want Grandma to die so you can collect money?
What are you talking about?
I'm referring to what my father, who was born in 1955, what he said.
Complete dead silence. My friend Bear suggested that when somebody she knows goes kind of kooky, and has like a drunk raving breakdown kind of thing, that they tend to just kind of ramble about like the year that someone was born and that kind of shit. So apparently this is a thing. People do this, where they're like, "My father, who was born in this year, this is what he said." And I mean, you know, far be it for me to suggest that there's not some kind of weird conspiracy happening here, but the just complete fucking dead silence after that is telling to me. This just
what
long...
my father, who was born in 1955, what he said.
This just long segment of just nothing, as she tries to process whatever the fuck this man is talking about.
I don't even know how to respond to that, Richard. You know, if you want to believe him, that's fine. I don't know why you would possibly think that that would be true.
Why would he say that? Grandma, right? And this is a job for him, so why is he so keen on, you know, she needs to go to a home, or she needs to be taken to some facility or whatever? You know, and it's really weird because Maureen, who works there, is always like, "Oh, I'm going to stay there till the end, until she's in heaven, thankfully." But
so yes, chat, this appears to be a crazy man who has completely lost it and is now just airing his fucking family dirty laundry on YouTube. As you can see, apparently he deleted a lot of his videos, and he used to have many, many more. Now he has like 50 or something uploaded. And yeah, he's got something where he unboxes cards here.
Hey, let's keep going.
And it's awkwardly sped up. I don't know what that's all about. It's very creepily sped up.
But, its attack gets doubled, but your opponent chooses...
Wonderful. Yeah, then we've got this one, Older Millennial, Yu-Gi-Oh! TCG. What the fuck is this?
Nothing much, just... Hey.
So?
Nothing much, just got done eating some soup. Do you ever use...
Very interesting.
DoorDash?
This is true cringe. You know, at this point I don't use that lightly. I mean, everything's pretty cringy that we look at. That's kind of the point of the channel, but this is truly this conversation. Do you ever use DoorDash? But we're not really here to just make fun of this guy, because again, he does seem to be legitimately kind of going insane, and I think he needs help. He for a while he hadn't posted. He was posting pretty frequently about like Boruto. I guess he was doing reviews of Boruto. Happy Thanksgiving. Careful or grateful that you guys continue watching after all these years. He's been making anime reviews for like 10 years or something. So there's that.
And he managed to escape, whereas Naruto's obviously sealed.
I would not watch this, but I mean, yeah, you know, he was at least making these kinds of videos that, you know, made him happy or whatever. And then he takes this long break after chapter 40, and now he's back as of 4 months ago. He hasn't posted in a month, but as of 4 months ago, he's got all these weird videos about his family, and this is like, I don't even know what these are. He's got his face in the thumbnail. I don't know if he thinks this is like content, maybe? Salayla helps me get... oh yeah, he has a thing about like spelling words backwards. I don't know what that's about, but get COVID test, a 2-3 case, thank God for Intet, and this is just a 2-hour video of this guy like talking to somebody. It's like guerrilla audio. This is some real Dayton Hypernova shit. Like when he recorded his family at the dinner or whatever. But yeah, you know, you just ask that person, Black American or a boomer goes in about Pacific things. I'm a Cali dude. And this is this guy's face, I guess.
But the person you called has...
Danny?
Oh, here we go.
Oh.
Hey, is this Danny?
Yes, who is this?
You aren't pretending that I'm like, that I wanted, to have sex with you. I'm Richard. I just wanted to have a friendship, basically, bro.
What is Richard?
Once again, we jump in halfway through this story arc. Some stuff is going on, and we're in media res here, where apparently this man, I guess, thinks that... I don't know. Let's just go with it.
Sex? What are you talking about, man?
I don't know, man. I'm just getting weird vibes and stuff. Like you were,
who is Richard and who are you talking about?
Who is Richard? So this man, the guy that he's calling doesn't even seem like he's in his right mind. But yeah, this is your boy. And if we see like his very first video,
this is double 4 enemy.
He's like a fucking femboy 15-year-old or whatever, and
here to do a review on Naruto Shippuden episode 215.
Naruto Shippuden, and yeah, he's doing his thing. This was like 10 years ago at this point. And it's a shame to see that he seems to have grown up into this man that looks like a caveman from the Geico commercials. But yeah, that's double 4 anime. And I hope that he gets some help. If you look at his comments, we are witnessing another Etika. I'm praying for you, man. God bless you. Bring the old double 4 anime back. This man is losing it. He needs help. Just talk about anime, bro. Heartbreak. I love this guy's like, man, fuck you for having a mental illness. Heartbreak. Ugh. That's great. Very supportive audience. Yeah, so again, I mean, keep in mind, this is a guy with a fucking check mark and nearly 500,000 subscribers. This is a fairly large channel. And he seems to have gone completely off the deep end. I hope that somebody can get through to him and give him some help, I guess, because this is quite something. As we saw from that video about Filthy Frank, he clearly always had some level of issues.
So I just got done reading chapter 26 of the Samurai 8 manga.
Oh my god, this fucking... Oh, Jesus, the way he talks. That is awful. But yeah, you know, he's clearly had some problems for a while, and I don't know if he's exactly getting the help that he needs. But it's pretty sad, in all honesty. Pretty sad. I hope that somebody knows this guy and can... I don't know. I don't even know what kind of help he needs, honestly. He probably needs to stop using YouTube, I would say. I don't know if he lives alone or what the story is there, but that's about it for the stream. I had a few things I wanted to share with you guys, and I've done that. And I had a couple other things on the back burner. There's at least 2 other things. I don't know if you guys have seen the last stream that Jay Longbone did about the subversive queer coding of Lego Batman. Yes, that's a real video that she found. I was going to take a look at some of the other videos on that fine channel because I'm sure they'll be very, very entertaining and truly educate us. But yeah, that'll be for another stream, possibly tomorrow or later in the week. I haven't really decided yet. We're gonna do some super chats now, and let me see. What do I want to play for super chat music? We'll do fucking yeah. Oh yeah, the good stuff, the best, better than the rest. See here. There you go. Catch up here. £2 from Lewis West. Let's sausage! I agree. $5 from Neko Toy Lover. I finally catch a stream live, but I'm not feeling too good. Oh, I'm sorry, Peter Parker. Yeah, I'm sorry to hear that. I hope that this stream didn't make you feel worse at the very least. I hope you feel better. $2 from Spencer LaBelle, giving you this money so I don't spend it on booze. But then I'm gonna spend it on booze. Actually, I didn't drink in today's stream, so I guess that's a personal accomplishment for me. We managed to get through some trash without binge drinking, so there you go. $5 from Space Doot Boy. Happy 10th, or £5 rather. Happy 10th half in the bag anniversary. Well, I guess thank you. I gotta say, I've been watching Half in the Bag for a long time, and Best of the Worsts and all of that. But I remember when people back in the day when I used to use the TV board on 4chan a lot. Well, not really that much, because they would spoil shows I was watching, but I used to use the TV board, and they would talk about Mike and Jay, and it was like a meme back in like 2010 or whatever. Like they were in on the ground floor of Red Letter Media, but I didn't really get it. I just some guys reviewing movies, whatever. And now years later, I've actually watched every single Half in the Bag of like old movies from 2011, shitty blockbusters nobody remembers. It's great. Here's to another 10 more. And finally, we've got proof that Rich Evans and George Lucas are not the same person. $2 from Ash Bagels. Rise and shine, Papa. What a way to start my morning. That's right. Get up. We've got trash to collect. $5 from Angry Beatar. Damn it, Claw. You interrupted me in the middle of Kung Pao. Enter the fist. We streamed poorly as a joke. I've not seen that movie. I've heard it's good, though. I should probably get around to watching it. I've been going through a lot of superhero movies lately, along with reading comics and stuff. I'm into the movies, too. And I gotta say, the worst part of the MCU is just the fact that they have so many fight scenes that mean nothing. You know what I mean? Like, say what you will about WandaVision, but at least the big fight at the end was like a good climactic moment. I thought it was a little stupid that it was basically like... By the way, I loved WandaVision, but like at the end it just turns into a Dragon Ball Z battle. They're like flying people throwing each other around or whatever. But at least that was led up to. I watched Guardians the other day, and it's a pretty good movie, but like so much of the movie is like, oh boy, another 10 minutes of like, special effects happening. Okay, nothing's really being communicated here. I don't know. I just had to do a little mini nerd rant. Don't mind me. $5 from Brolaps. Wake up, babe. Deadwing streaming. Also, anyone ever tell you your streams are excellent to clean to? Much love, Claw Papa. Well, maybe that's why my room is such a fucking hideous, dirty mess, because I don't listen to my own streams, but maybe I'll start. Thanks for the suggestion. $20 from Skylar Masterson. Never caught a live stream before, so I'm pretty excited about this. Well, I'm excited to have you. Thank you for dropping by. And thanks for the donation. $5 from the Blue Ferret Project. What's the ETA on the Quintoning stream? I need the content. I'm going through relapses. Thank you for the great early afternoon stream. I don't know. I might not do it. I'll figure that out. But we got another one happening soon, so that'll be fun at the very least. Hope you're doing okay though with the relapses. Drink lots of water. I guess I don't really know what to say. Cracked my back. $5 from I Hate Yankees. Do you want some vintage cringe from 2008 for a future stream? Check out the Leet Street Boys, if so. I think I've heard of that. I feel like that's been on the list, but I'll think about that. It's a good suggestion. $2 from GB Sama. You are entertaining, Mr. Bear. Oh, thank you. You'll kill me last. £5 from Freedom Crusher. Chuck E. Cheese was blackmailed to be on the show. I like the way you spell it as Chucky, like the movie villain Chucky. That makes sense. I believe that. $5 from Kirko Gryman. This looks like a creepypasta IRL. It really did, yes. Rapid T Rabbit was not for the faint of heart. $2 from E Valenek. I just got here, and what in the goddamn is that? What in the goddamn? I don't know, dude. Run away, honestly. $10 from the Blue Ferret Project. You should check out Lycan Theory. His Lycan Theory? I don't know if that's... I don't know. Lycan Theory. He is currently crowdfunding to hire an assassin to delete another YouTuber. He also has a clan of boys that false flag channels. Not to mention he's just creepy. Well, that sounds exciting, but yeah, I don't know. I like my channel. I don't know if I need to be false flagged. I'll look into it, though. That's a good suggestion. $5 from Ikalama Suo. I'm probably saying that wrong. There's, like, accents on it, but... Ikalama Suo, you make drinking alone in my room barely sometimes. I assume you mean bearable. And, you know, honestly, you guys do the same for me when I'm sitting here just getting trashed, and then the stream ends and I realize I'm horribly, horribly alone. I promise I'm not actually that much of a depressive, but, yeah, I'm glad to be there for you. $10 from Randy Butternubs. That's a good name. You should check out Jerk Beast, Father Claw. It was the public access version of shitposting. Yeah, public access TV might have to be its own full stream. Because I also found this weird old, like, public access... I don't know, it was like an instrument... It was like a band show. I don't know how to describe it, but it was like some weird punk shit. There was also the Meat Clown, but I don't know if that was public access TV or what that was. I just know that was Meat Clown. $5 from Psy. Save the Chuck E. Cheese stuff for a future stream, lol. Oh, what Chuck E. Cheese stuff? The horrible fucking violence at Chuck E. Cheese? I already did that stream and YouTube didn't like it. When I tried to edit, when I painstakingly went through the process of fucking editing that video to the best of its ability, and YouTube took it down for a violation of whatever. So yeah, still mad about that. Still mad. Still very, very upset about that. I like that video, but you can watch it on my Patreon. $5 from Eamon Medfees. Pitch for Rapid T Rabbit. No quality, no script, no plan. Just pain and ample audio gain. Yeah, and some weird fucking puppets that sound like they're from a Tim and Eric sketch. $5 from Toast Dog. Rapid reminds me of a show called Ubi, and it had pretty creepy vibes as well. I mean, the first thing I saw, it reminded me again, I think I said Nanolan on crack, and yeah, it's Nanolan on crack. $5 from Faux Kit. Fuck it. Just when I thought I was gonna have a normal day at work, what am I getting into? Descent into Madness. $5 from E. Valenik. Yo, this got me having memories, bro. Oh god, the memories. Oh god, so many memories. Oh no. E. Valenik, where did Rapid T Rabbit touch you? Point to it on the doll. $5 from Daddy Vio. Why is the beast that haunts my nightmares a real thing? Have I finally pissed off God enough with my search history? Oh, that's entirely possible. $5 from Michael Riddick. Check out Steve Gadlin's Star Makers. It's a public access talent show from Chicago and a rabbit hole of weird content. Yeah, I really think a public access stream is in order at this point, because there's like a lot of shit apparently. $2 from Aiden, and then a series of underscores. The song was an Irish jig. It's Gary Owen. Okay. So, alright. I'm sure they stole it from something. $5 from Mr. Strider. This could be improv with puppets. I don't know if it was improv or just terrible, but whatever it was amazing. $20 from Mythic Rouge Chalor. Love your videos, smiley face. Thank you. And your music selection. Check out the Ocean Jurassic Cretaceous. I guess that's an album or something. I'll take a note of that. I'll put that down next to the Trouble Man soundtrack. Thank you very much. $2 from Daddy Veo. Scratch that. All my nightmares are in this channel. Yeah, especially Chuck E. Cheese. $5 from Boob Cybot. Something tells me this guy plays with the puppets exactly like this even when the camera isn't rolling and it's just his way of life. I mean, yeah, again, that guy's dead. I don't want to be like, oh, this fucking dead guy's a loser or whatever. Unless it's like the carpet sample guy. In his case, we know he's a furry and a fursuiter, and that he had a fucking public access show for kids for like 30 years. So, I mean, I don't know. Draw your own conclusions, but I'm just showing you what's available. $15 from Newpon. Hey, Daddy Claw, I've been watching your circus for a while now, and it's helping me cope with the death of my dad. He also liked your videos, and I thank you for helping me through a time like this. I'm very sorry to hear that, my man. I'll tell you, I mean, I've mentioned it before, but my dad died a couple months before I started focusing on my YouTube channel, and it wasn't like, you know, I'm doing this for him, but I guess it was sort of a thing to take my mind off of it. And I don't want to say look at me now, because I'm looking at stupid garbage on the internet, but, you know, I'm doing something that I'm happy with, and I think I make some people happy by doing it, so that's a good thing. And, you know, I guess I'm saying you can channel that into something positive, I think. That all that grief and probably anger and whatnot. I don't know the circumstances, obviously, but yeah, I'm sorry to hear that. And hopefully he's in a better place. $20 from Dude Guy. Hello, Father Claw. Just recently found your channel. I've been binging your streams while I illustrate, and it's a wonderful experience. Lighting up a fat bowl for you, my man. Well, I hope you have a good stream. This was a pretty fun one. Not too much drama or ranting or me screaming at the screen about somebody's terrible opinions. Speaking of Neo Jesus, by the way, I was going to do a clip of Neo Jesus and his terrible opinions about film criticism. But then I realized that doing a clip wouldn't do it justice, so I'm going to probably do a full edited down Neo Jesus thing. Which means I'm going to have to record myself, which means I'm going to have to, like, probably get a haircut. Oh boy, that's going to be a whole thing. But you know what? It's going to be a good video, I think. Let's see. Thank you very much, by the way, for the super chat. $1 from Under the Coffin Productions, Sam Burge. No message, but thank you. $2 from Sofu. Heart emoji. Been watching since 2019. You're doing great. Well, thank you. Always happy to see somebody who's been around for a while. I still remember somebody who was like, it was like a couple days after people started watching my first Onision video. And somebody in the comments was like, I'll see you when you're at 1 million views. And I'm sure at that point, I think their name was Raven something. I'm sure at this point that I've probably horribly offended this person with some of my opinions. But, you know, that being said, it's always nice to see people that I recognize from from back in the day. $5 from M and Metfees. He has no style. He has no grace. Rapid T Rabbit has a frightening face. Yeah, you know, after Chunky fucking died, I feel like the newest member of the DK crew wasn't necessarily their best choice. $5 from Tom Finton. Sees the poster at the end of the intro. My expectation. Sees the real-life fursuit and how horrifying this is. Is this why God has forsaken us? Probably. Yeah. God specifically saw Rapid T Rabbit and he was like, man, I'm done. I'm done. $3 from Simon Simons. Rapid sounds like Chris Chan blended with Toggle. Oh, that's not nice. You're not wrong, but it's not nice. $5 from Nene Water. Well, we're all thanking you for various things. I just wanted to say thank you for making great content. It seriously makes my day so much better. Smiley face. Well, you know, thank you for saying that. Again, I'm not out here changing the world, but I do what I enjoy doing, and if that brings joy to people's terrible work days or even just their terrible home days, you know, I'm happy to do it, and that makes me very happy. So thank you for watching, and here's to so much more trash that I get buried in it. $2 from X Epic X Yoshi X. Hey Hot Sauce, enjoy the content, have some money. Well, thank you, Ketchup, I appreciate it. $5 from Gracella. I want to burn the rabbit with a smiley face emoji. Also, Kloppa, look into firebolting on Tumblr if you wanna. They're a Harry Potter fan blog who diddled their dog. I don't like that rhymed. Firebolting. Are you sure that's not the villain kid from Deadpool 2? It's a good movie, by the way. I think I like that more than Deadpool 1. Fuck what everybody says. I guess it's a little too long, though. It's a little overstuffed, but yeah, firebolting. I'll look into them. $50 from Hylian. I load up the stream and the first word I hear is cock. Never change, Deadwing. It's Cody again, by the way. I haven't caught with a C. I haven't caught a stream live since the Shane Dawson one. Hope all is well, my dude. Cheers. Well, thank you very much for the super chat. I'm doing okay. Trying to move, and that's being annoying, but you know, it's fine. I'll figure that out. Also, YouTube's instigating horrible new tax policies that remind me I still need to pay my taxes from last year. Sure hope they're not upset about that. But they're also apparently planning on taking like 15% of my revenue or some shit now. Basically, YouTube just had a new update that's just like, yeah, we're just taking more money from you. Have fun. Bye. No, it's the law. We promise. Smiley face. So that's cool. I'm looking forward to that. It's only for people outside of America, though. So yeah, it's really good. Really good new system. Might I remind everybody that there's a Deadwing Dork Patreon, by the way. But thank you very much, Hylian, for the super chat. $10 from the Moist Gimp. Hey man, I gotta get back to work. Hopefully I can finish this stream later. In the meantime, here are some shekels. Well, thank you for the shekels. I hope that you have a good day at work, friend. $2 from Mr. Strider. Old YouTube was an untamed wasteland. I mean, you say that, but a lot of those videos aren't even from YouTube. They were uploaded on their individual websites, like ScrewAttack, or, you know, the AVGN was on Cinemassacre. Obviously, we all remember Nostalgia Critic's website, but yeah, you know. I don't know. It was certainly a wild wasteland, and a Wild West wasteland, and I honestly miss it. It might have been a little bit more triggering for people, but man, it was fun. It was good. By the way, I also hate that I have to use the word triggering so much. I'm sure some of you are like, man, that's like a 2015 meme. It sure is, except some people still do that shit seriously for the dumbest things, like the existence of My Hero Academia. So at this point, I think it's still relevant. This is the world we live in. Who says we're not in a cyberpunk dystopia? £2 from Aiden Fitzpatrick. Booba! Ooh! That's right, we got some booba. $5 from Bad Outta Hell 13. Thanks for the stream, Clawman, making my day at work go faster. Hope you're all doing well. I hope you're doing well, and thank you for all the content. Well, I'm doing okay. I could use some more curry. Honestly, my mouth has been a problem for a little while. I think I've mentioned it before. There was a period there where I wasn't streaming for like a while because I had like a mouth thing. I finally decided to go to a dentist, and they're gonna do some work. I gotta get all of my wisdom teeth out. Wouldn't it be great if I decided to stream the day I get all 4 of my wisdom teeth out? Wouldn't that be fun? I bet that'll be a good stream. I bet I'll say some things that make me lose my YouTube channel, and I don't even know why. It'll be great. But yeah, we're in the process of that, so I got a bit of mouth pain, but other than that, I'm doing okay. $2 from Siegfried Kirches. I'm a pervert, and even I think this is creepy. I know, right? $2 from Ash O. Late state Family Guy is a terminal illness. Yeah, it's like Terminal 7. You don't come back from late stage Family Guy. $5 from Mr. Skittles Maniac 1. I remember Game Grumps, John and Aaron playing Stretch Panic years ago, and John's reaction to the helicopter jugs was magical. Man, you ever get sad about, like, Super Best Friends ending? Because Matt and Pat aren't friends anymore? Just think about what Aaron did to John. That was magical. $5 from Rorschach 13. It's fascinating to see how sexualized video game journalism was in the 90s, and even 10 years ago. Shows you times have changed and for the better. Well, I don't know about for the better. I mean, it was certainly more objectifying back then, but nowadays we've traded that for... Nowadays we've traded big corporations trying to sell things with tits, and they've changed it to big corporations trying to sell things with diversity and feminism or whatever. So, I mean, pick your fucking poison, honestly. I wouldn't say it's necessarily better. There's some things that are better now. And certainly I'm not blind to how ridiculously, like, hetero-erotically centric some of those videos were, but I don't know. I feel like the alternative where Kotaku makes every new video game that comes out another battleground for the unending culture war that they seem to want to be waging. I don't know. I feel like it really is a trade-off, honestly. I don't know. But yeah, times certainly have changed, that's true. $5 from Pina. Risky to watch this at work, but I'm doing it anyway. Yeah, keep your headphones on. That's all I gotta say. $5 from Elizabeth Hogan. Fun fact, this is my first time watching ScrewAttack. Their voices make me want to commit war crimes. Well, I actually remember AVGN had, like, ScrewAttack sponsorship or whatever back in the day. He was on there. I remember their logo before his videos, so... comparing those videos to, like, early AVGN isn't even really off the mark. That's the same kind of shit. It's just that early AVGN you can still watch and, like, appreciate for various reasons. Even the humor sometimes isn't that bad. Sometimes it's, like, a little dated or whatever, but, you know, for the most part, they've certainly held up better than ScrewAttack Top 10s. I don't even think I watched that shit back in the day, because like I was saying during that segment, I feel like as a kid I would have just been annoyed by those people. Let's see. $2 from Pincolo the Driving Ape. You terrible, terrible, terrible person. I don't know what I did. $2 from Kirko Gryman. Why do people think lesbians can sideways tango men? Well, I mean, they might have been bi. I don't know. That's some of that 2007 ignorance where the guys are just like, well, girl with girl, they're lesbians, I guess. I guess they can't be bi. But also, it's like a sexy thing. It's funny, I mentioned I was watching the Jay Longbone stream about this stupid fucking person's video about the subversive queer coding of Lego Batman, the movie. And it was this really dumb video, but it was like basically saying that, you know, Batman and the Joker have this relationship, yada yada. And Jay Longbone was just kind of like, I don't know, this is the same thing as when guys are like, oh, lesbians are hot. They just see two guys together with like an interesting dynamic, and they're like, oh, they must fuck. Yeah, that's hot. That's my thing. That's what like the fucking Fujoshi shipper Tumblr people are. They're just like, I think she put it as like polite homophobia. They're still homophobes. They just think that they're doing the right thing or whatever. It's the same kind of thing with, you know, guys being like, oh, lesbians, hot. And that's the vibe I got from that video, certainly. $5 from Megan O'Callahan. I want to see some whores! Take out your badonkadonks! Exactly. That's what you go to ScrewAttack for. Gaming news and titties. Which, I mean, you know, there's nothing wrong with intersectionalizing gaming news and titties. I feel like that's the thing we've lost nowadays. Nowadays, it's bad if you do something like that. Back then, the problem was back then, I don't know, there was a lot of journalism that was kind of that way. I mean, a lot of game ads were like that and everything. But back then, it wasn't, like, that was less of the outlier. Nowadays, it's like, if you tried to make a website, if you tried to make a top 10 list of the biggest video game whores, you'd get in a lot of trouble and YouTube would probably wind up deleting your videos. I don't know, it would be nice to at least have the option to be immature idiots nowadays, I guess is what I'm saying. $5 from Chill Kit, no message, but thank you. $5 from Megan O'Callahan, Toxic Gamers. Okay, SJW Cucks, I want to unplug my life support. My computer life support, yes. Yes. Yes, that's what it really all comes down to. It's like the new Half in the Bag, where they were like, oh, don't feel bad, George Lucas, about how you sold your fun sci-fi space adventure to Disney so that it could become the latest fucking pawn in a never-ending online political culture war of idiots. Don't worry, it's fine. Don't feel bad about that. That's where we are. $5 from Thomas Radcliffe. Link is a confirmed granny shagger. Indeed. I mean, come on. Come on. Have you ever seen Telma from Twilight Princess? Come on. 100 rubles from Maggie09 Abel. Great content as always. Terribly hard to pronounce name as always. I'm sorry if I fucked that name up, but thank you. $5 from Mach Zero. This was point in time where "you're gay lol" made up 80% of the jokes. Yes, it was a terrible dark moment in history. Nowadays, I still like to say something is like gay or something as a joke because it's because of the time in history where people thought that was legitimately like an insult, and they'd be like, "Man, that's gay." It's like nowadays I admit I still say sometimes like, "Man, that's gay," because it's such a stupid fucking thing to consider as an insult. It's like it's I don't know. There was a time in history when people were legitimately like, what are you, bro? You gay? You like sucking cocks, bro? What's wrong with you, dude? It's like, that was a fun moment in time. Xbox Live Chat sure was a wild era. $2 from Siegfried Kirches. Man, it's almost like Filthy Frank was a character. He was, and he didn't even say anything bad about Naruto fans in that video. He was just like making a joke, I think, about Naruto, because he probably was a fan. I don't know. $5 from Michael Simpson. Least I can do for days worth of background noise and cringe. Well, welcome home, I guess. This is where you belong, the Cringe Factory. $2 from Chuck Campbell. Remember Joe Cartoon? I do not. That sounds familiar, though. Oh, is that the thing from Newgrounds? I was gonna do a Newgrounds nostalgia stream like 5 months ago. I feel like I still need to do that. I don't know. I remember Z was making a list, and I don't remember if she ever got back to me about if that list was finished or not, but yeah, Newgrounds nostalgia stream might go well with the public service TV stream, I don't know. $5 from Mach Zero. Darkness imprisoning me! All that I see! Absolute horror! I prefer the Absolute Savings Bargains version of that song. $5 from Logan Porter. Finally caught you live. Been watching your backlog for a few days now. Good stuff. Keep it up. Well, thank you. I'm glad to have you here as always. I hope to have you here for many more. $5 from Zorotsu Nagara. In the words of Papa Franco, it's time to stop! Where are your parents? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know where his parents were or his shirt, frankly. $4 from I don't know how to switch my name. That's a good name. D4A is what happens when you take yourself seriously. I mean, I guess. I think he's got more problems there. $5 from Noodle. Have you seen this video/channel before? It always used to creep me out. And then there's a link. I can't really copy the link here, but if you tell me what it is, I might look into it. $20 from Spuzz. Hey, finally caught you live. Love your channel, bro. Just went on lunch and saw whatever this is. Take a swig for me if you're drinking. Well, I'm not, but you know what? I'll vape an extra bowl of gay weed, just for you. $2 from Mew. Ichigo. Have some dank chicky nuggies. I had McNuggets for the first time like a few months ago, and they were astonishingly bad. Like, I'm a guy who enjoys McDonald's burgers. I mean, I'll admit they're trash, but they've got a flavor to them that you don't get anywhere else, and they make you feel like shit after. But still, it's McDonald's burgers. They have a charm, but my God, the McNuggies, they were just so bad. I don't know how people eat that shit. $5 from K. Finally caught one of your streams live. These videos are the only thing to get me through work. Big thanks. Well, it's what I do. No, I'm just kidding. But I'm always glad to be the helpful voice of nonsense while people are doing their thing, up and down and all around. Honestly, $2 from Daddy Vio. I too remember wanting to bone Poison. Yeah, I don't know. I never played Final Fight. I remember thinking Poison was, I guess, an attractive anime girl back in the day, and I guess technically she still is. I don't know. I don't want to get into all that. But $5 from Deeble People. Hello, Claw Padre. I never catch your streams, so have $5 for this rare occasion. See, this is why we sometimes stream early, because then we get people that normally, they're in like Uzbekistan or whatever, and their time zone is all incorrect and wrong, and they can't catch them live, and so welcome to the stream. I'm hoping you're having a good time. $10 from DCD Studios. Hey Claw, finally caught you live. Just finished watching some of your clips from the zoo garbage and was wondering if you ever watched YMS's vid about that stuff. Yeah, I know he had that whole thing about, like, I don't know, he was drunk and he said something about, like, I don't know, some hypothetical situation, and people took that as like, oh, he fucks animals, guys. I don't know, it was very stupid, but it was an interesting video. I generally agreed with what he had to say about that. I will say I watched the new Sardonicast recently, and he said some of the absolute dumbest fucking opinions I've ever heard about the MCU, so that was fun, but I don't know. That's the way it is, despite what Neo-Jesus might have you believe, that people just listen to whatever these critics say. Sometimes they say things about how you shouldn't fuck dogs, and how, well, I guess his point was a little more nuanced. It was kind of to the extent of, like, it's weird for people to say that it's okay to, like, eat veal or whatever, but that it's bad to, like, lick a dog's penis, that kind of thing. Like the non-penetrative kind of, the whole thing. I don't know. It is a weird, it's a moral question. It's a weird hypothetical kind of like people on the railroad tracks kind of question. Or do you throw the lever or whatever? I don't know. It's, interesting philosophical debate, I guess, but the end result is don't have sex with animals, and also don't eat veal. Honestly, veal, I love me some burgers, but don't eat veal. Veal's disgusting. Veal tastes really good, but it's not worth it. They really mistreat those poor little cows. Let me see. £5 from Marlo Warlow. Protect us, Papa Claw. Even if half my suffering comes from these streams. I'm sorry. I give and I take away. I attack, but I also protect, as they say. $5 from Noodle channel Shea St. John Archives video hand thing. I'm familiar with Shea St. John. Aren't they like a Nazi? I don't know. There was some weird shit with them. I think I might have talked about them. I don't know. Other people have talked about them, but maybe I'll consider it. It's a good suggestion. $2 from TB179. Can you keep the stream up? I had to do things. Yeah, I could just keep it up and play Sonic music for a while. I don't know. That's fine. $5 from Elvor Jan. Claw, would you consider yourself a rare variant Sigma male? I'm an Axel from Mega Man X7 male. That's my designation. I was born to trash. That's my lot in life. It's not a lot, but it's my life. Thank you everybody for watching. This has been the Dead Wing Dork Power Hour of nonsense, and that'll about do it for the stream. Again, I'll probably be streaming again sometime soon. I've got a few more things I want to talk about. Some more epic cringe, some SJW fails, so that'll be fun. But once again, thank you everybody for stopping by, and penis, here's some butt rock. I'm sorry. Can we just acknowledge how the lyrics there are literally, we have our own styles that we won't change. Yours is filled with evil and mine is not. Can we just go back through? I love this part of the song. That is so bad. That is so bad. I love it.